You're from South Florida. How have you been able to deal with this weather over the course of your career? And what are you looking forward to Saturday?
I'm not from South Florida. I was born in Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm
Check that.
I'm used to the cold. However, that doesn't mean I like the cold. But on game days, I don't really mind the cold. As you can probably tell, I'm shirtless pre-game every game.
will you
though,
do
so
that Saturday at -10?
I will.
Does that help you get used to the cold when you do that, like quicker?
It's more just like a mentality thing, you know. On game day, I feel nothing.
Is it, you've played in some colder games here. Is it harder to catch the ball when the temperature drops below a certain level?
It is what it is, you know. It's football. We're in the cold. It is what it is. You know.
Can you talk about Jarvis Landry and what impact
guy,
he had,
for sure.
on this locker room and on this team?
I think he had a huge impact. I think he was one of the main reasons we got this thing turned around, along with obviously a few other players. But I got to give credit to him for the majority of it because he had the mentality, the mindset of winning, of pushing through adversity, and I feel like that rubbed on a bunch of players at the time when he was here with other players that were here that aren't here anymore. I think that rubbed off on everybody, and we were just focused on pushing our limits. So yeah.
Were you disappointed then when he was released?
Yeah, I mean, look, in this business, you create a lot of relationships, some stronger than others, and it's tough to see people that you really care about, go somewhere else. But it's business, it is what it is.
Hey, I've seen you break down the team just before the games on a couple occasions this year. Who decides who breaks down the team?
I guess it's more of like a feel.
You just
Like,
volunteer.
I mean, it's. I guess in that instinct, I was, very motivated to play and to get the other guys going. So I just felt it was necessary that I talk.
So it's like spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Is it every time you've done it? You've done it a couple times this year.
I don't know, man. It's maybe, yeah.
David, can you talk about your penchant for hurdling and just is this a part of your game that is that always going to be there? I mean, it's definitely a crowd pleaser. And what's the mindset of the hurdle?
The mindset of a hurdle? I mean, I guess it's just like the spark of the moment, If I see a defender, thinking like he's running, I mean, obviously when I have the ball in my hand, I'm running towards one way and I have people running towards me. So I guess just like the way I see someone coming at me, I decide what I do,
So to complete my question, what inspired you to do that before the Ravens game? Break down the team and send a message to the locker room.
I had a lot of energy at the time and I wanted everybody else to feel my energy.
What was your message?
To dominate, you get hit in the face, you get back up, you hit them in the face.
David, did you have any question in your mind with the playoff chances being what they were after the Bengals game, that you guys would play with the same effort against the Ravens?
Our focus is 1-0 every week. No matter what happens, our focus is 1-0 every week, and we take great pride in that. So we're focused on the Saints this week, and the following week we'll worry about that.
How do you keep to that when there's...
It's a mentality thing, Obviously, things aren't the way we want it to be, With our record, we wish it could be better, but it's a mentality thing. We're here for a reason, for a purpose, and we're going to do that.
How much is with Deshaun? How much do you feel like you have really kind of established that rapport that you like to have with the quarterbacks in such a short amount of time here?
I think we're definitely getting there. We keep progressing every week. I feel like we're nowhere near, like we're not even scratching the surface of what we could be. So, and I mean that as a complete offense. We have so much talent on the offense that we haven't been utilized yet. So I think there's so much more we can do.
He's talked about, he's still working his way back, doesn't know when the switch is going to flip to him being that, superstar that we saw in Houston. But have you, whether it's in practice or even in the games, have you yourself already seen the glimpses
Oh my God,
of it?
of course. I've seen a bunch of flashes of excellence, and I know I know what he has in him. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited to see him progress, but I'm very excited to see the whole offense progress as well. With everyone together. So
Is he the kind of player that raises your game, David, because he is
absolutely,
quote-unquote elite?
I feel like he's very versatile. He can do almost everything, if not everything. I feel like when a play is normally dead with somebody else, I feel like he has the power to keep it going and potentially make a bigger play than what we expected to happen. So very happy he's on our side.
When you watch Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and all this crazy stuff that happens between those two, do you envision you and Deshaun doing
Absolutely.
similar things?
First off, those two are legendary. You know what I mean? All the kudos to them, Patrick and Trav. And yeah, I feel like we can definitely do things similar to that as well. And so it's only a matter of time. So I'm very excited.